Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this guided reading, guided message for Robert and Miss Season. I can't recall if you guys said Miss Seasoned or Miss Season, so I'm going to call her Miss Season. And then before we get, any further, I don't watch him, I don't watch her, I don't watch none of them. Y'all, I do these readings based on request, okay? So I don't know her name. I don't know her element. I don't know her birthday. I don't know his either. What comes out, comes out. The cards don't lie. I already told you guys that this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Okay, let's get into it because Spirit said, let's just go right on in. Spirit said, knock, knock, who's there? All right, when it comes to Robert and Miss Season, there is an energy of putting your boats into the water, one and or both of them putting their boats into water to gain direction, seeking fulfillment, enthusiasm, following bliss and money, passion projects, and just doing them. There's a water sign attached to this energy, or just could be emotional, but in putting their boats into the water, trying to gain direction. There's also this energy of hopefully I catch it, hopefully I make it, putting a wish out, putting a manifestation out, and hoping that it just comes to fruition. This is a childhood pleasure. This is a secret wish. This is everyday magic. And anytime I deal with someone who could possibly be dealing with Hollywood, this card always comes out. It's this energy about how Hollywood and Hollywood plays with magic, plays on intentions, okay? But this is in regards to these two coming together. So it is someone's secret wish to be with this energy, but there's also a plan to put their boats into the water to gain direction, to gain momentum. In the middle of the deck, what we can't see is it's raining cats and dogs. There is an issue. Again, there's water sign. Could be a water sign, could be emotional. But there is a temporary intensity. Surrender, this too shall pass. Release and cleanse, clear, cancel, and release. So there's something that's going on in this relationship that does feel like they're dealing with what is called like a tower moment, chaos, something that is coming to put them in alignment, something that is coming that is creating some pain, some anxiety. Spirit is acknowledging that this will come out, and is green, makes me feel like it's affecting the heart chakra. It's bubbling at the belly, bubbling at the throat. Ancestors, the universe, angels, source, God is intervening. So it's really nothing that they can do about this, because this energy is to put them on the righteous path. Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. Robert and Miss Season. Hey. Thank you, Spirit. Robert and Miss Season. There's some deadly words that were said. Subconsciously, someone thinks that this could be an energy or a relationship that could go to the altar and get married. But in the middle of the deck, he's looking at someone else. This ship is going to sail if it hasn't sailed already. Again, we see water, could be emotional and or could just be a water sign. But he is drinking away his pain. And there's also an energy of her or him being cold as ice. He is guilty as charged. Sending them love and light. Check out my last reading on him, please. Robert and Miss Season. There's this energy of her being very free going, very independent. They do spend quality time together. He does, or he is, the tongue master. There is an energy of forgiveness and healing amongst them. So it's interesting because someone's heart feels very bruised, feels very wounded. And a part of this relationship is learning forgiveness and learning healing. But there's also an energy that someone's heart may be broken because of something that transpires in this relationship. This relationship is really about pleasure. Somebody is just, receiving a lot of pleasure. They need to focus on self-love. Okay. Robert and Miss Season. Thank you, Spirit. There's an energy of this relationship feeling very rushed. Someone is wounded, says second time. Someone is stuck in the past. There's an energy of distrust with time heals all wounds. There's also an energy of spirit acknowledging that they need to detox from this situation, detox from this energy, these two energies coming together. With T in reverse, subconsciously, because someone is very alone, someone feels very lost. They're dealing with something that is very difficult and brutal and endless with desert in reverse. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that this is really about popularity. This is really about influencing and being an influencer and being tech savvy for one and or both. Okay. Spirit said there's red flags all over this relationship. Be aware, be cautious. There's warnings and there is danger, sending him and her love and light. Robert and Miss Season. Thank you. There's some Capricorn energy, earth sign energy. Someone is a non-conformist when it comes to this relationship. Somebody just don't even care about that. Like, it feels like eventually you'll bend to my will, you'll bend to my want, you'll bend to my desires. I don't even care. Is it her? It feels like she's like, I don't even care. That's not really what I'm after, okay? Interesting. Because there's some shit that she's going to be finding out. And it just keeps saying that something's getting ready to pop up, something's getting ready to pop out. Somebody's getting ready to... It feels like be exposed in this relationship. Again, at the very beginning, it said to clear, cancel, and release. So this energy together just doesn't feel like a match. Check out my last reading on Robert Hampton. Sending him love and light, sending her love and light. Robert and Miss Season. Spirit said it's in the middle of the deck. Hurricane lamp. I don't know. Do they live in the southern lying states within the United States? It feels like that the energy is coming up, but preparedness and inner light. It feels like there's a storm coming. This card can be taken as a symbol of your inner light and perhaps your subconscious. Be confident of your tenacity and preparedness when the storm comes. This is the second time it's acknowledging a storm is coming. Have you been feeling ravaged by larger forces pelting on your emotional rooftop, threatening to shut down all of your power? Find your strength and light. You are a survivor, a beacon to others. Yeah, do they live in the Mid-South? Severe weather. There could be some severe weather heading their way as well. Sending them love and light. Robert and Miss Season. Water sign again. It's water sign energy could be emotional and or could just be a water sign. But ride the wave is in reverse. You may be mistaken a rouge wave for a fun ride. You may be mistaken. So what seems fun is not. Okay. You can only coast for so long before you hit the shoreline with a smack. Where do they reside? It feels like it could be near an ocean. The tide is ebbing and your activities are now preparing you for when that wonderful wave comes in for you to ride. You're meant to learn how to be a strong swimmer now. Don't worry, preparation ensures a successful result. However, you must wait patiently for the right moment to come. Now is the time for conscious preparation and skill building. So it's coming. So just get ready. Get ready. Take all of what you know, all of your skills, all of your information in regards to this wave. Hey. Thank you, Spirit, because it's coming. And you're going to have to ride it. But the thing is this is it. What feels like, this could be exciting. It's definitely coming with a lesson. It's definitely coming with some bumps and bruises, okay? Sending him and her love and light. Miss Season and Robert. We do get the shaman in reverse. 5 is significant. Trust the path. Fight the powers that be, but get clear. Are you rebelling just for the sake of rebelling? Sometimes we can be a rebel without a cause. You are overly dependent on exterior validation. Which one is it? It feels like Robert needs a lot of validation. You want to know what this one thinks and what that one thinks. So there's this energy of saying, like, I'm not really worried about them, but you do hear it. You do ear hustle because you're worried about the validation. You're worried about the image. And it feels like I'm talking to him. I could be talking to both of them, but it feels like his energy is coming forward with this energy of needing to have validation, needing the approval. Spirit is acknowledging that he and she both need to declare and affirm, I honor my own beautiful path and connection to the divine. Don't worry about nobody else. Worry about yourself. That's what Spirit said. Worry about your damn self. All right, moving in love and light, Robert and Miss Season. King of Pentacles in reverse. There's an energy of materialism, dullness, preoccupation. The money is falling out. There's also an energy of being a conformist when you're typically a nonconformist in this energy, needing to get grounded. Thank you, Spirit. There's an issue with money. Someone will do anything for money. We have the Tower card again for the second and or third time. Spirit is acknowledging chaos, destruction, sudden changes, upheaval, disaster, revelations. There's an energy of confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, a collapse of the old way. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging with the Queen of Cups. There's this energy of emotional, being very sad, even depressed, but Spirit is acknowledging due to an energy of fickleness, vanity, gullibility, those who sacrifice themselves unnecessarily for others. What's next for Robert and Miss Season? Friendship, celebration, parties, gatherings, happiness. I do see water here. It is emotional, but this is a different kind of emotion. This is a good emotion. Wedding, engagement, party, happy times. A culmination. There's an energy of someone getting does she have a channel? Does he have a channel? But there's an energy of money, and money that is long term. There's an energy of celebrating the fact that we've made a lot of money together, and this money is going to stick. If it sticks, then it's stuck. You know what I'm saying? Old money. In the middle of the deck, what we can't see though is there's some money coming out. There's a celebration of having a lot of money and doing a lot of things, but in the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging, don't get too excited. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, there's some money coming out. There's some energy of becoming a conformist when you are typically a nonconformist to this energy, needing to get grounded, affecting the heart chakra. There's an energy of being greedy, being underpaid, a lack of inspiration, someone that is too hasty and makes mistakes, someone who is defiant and uninspired. This is interesting. Yeah, and Spirit is saying that this has to do with love. This has to do with the Two of Cups. This has to do with choices. This has to do with these two people coming together. And Spirit is acknowledging that this situation happened very hasty. It was a quick decision in the area of passion, fire sign energy, sexual adventures, negotiators. They are competitive, and there are some debates amongst them too. But Spirit is just acknowledging that this happened very quickly, and it's leaving someone with an energy of the Queen of Cups in reverse, very emotional, sad even. But this is because there's an energy one or both has of being fickle, vain, gullible, sacrificing themselves unnecessarily for others. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.